playoffs with the Truck Series. In the booth tonight, I have Noko, Little Man, Etho, and Marcus in the booth tonight. Big bunch of guys here tonight.
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing?
I'm doing great. What about you
I'm
guys?
doing great too, buddy. Doing all right.
Making it, bro.
I'm ready for the first round of the playoffs. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, it's gonna be
It's
interesting.
gonna be exciting, yeah.
Especially now.
See, before we start here, we're losing about one driver tonight, ain't we? One or two for the cutoff.
2 go home.
Two go home, yeah.
Let's look in here. I'm gonna look at the playoffs, the points real quick for us, guys, and see where who's in the danger line here. Did he just give me? Thank you, Teddy. Appreciate that, buddy. Cash Boss in the booth.
Top 8.
I'll do him turn now. Cash Boss is going to blow this chat up, guys, tonight in the booth. He did it last night for the Cup race. We had like 166 comments, and I bet at 3/4 of them with Cash Boss. Alrighty, looking here was. You see here was point start right now. UK Wildcat is in first right now, with 128 points. Followed in second is Napa Fan. Napa Fan 24 with 105. Pro 75 is in third with 103. Sports Legend is in fourth with 101. Shane T420 is in sixth with 101, so he's tied with Sport right now. Or my bad, that was actually Mike. That's tied. My bad.
Yeah, Sports Legend and Money Mike are tied for that fourth spot with 1,001 points.
Yeah, and then Shane, Old Guy, and Brian that round up the top 8.
That's a three-way tie right there for last spot.
All right, and then we
so
go
it's
here.
Be important for these guys.
Is Renegade
important?
Oh, so Renegade's out. So that's just going to be the top right here now. So yeah, the other guys below are out of the playoffs.
Yep.
But same time as they can still make points to finish off their season. So
I mean, you know, starting out the round of 8, you definitely want to. This is probably one of the most important races, you know, for your playoffs, especially if you're a driver sitting 6th, 7th, and 8th with no playoff points. You want to kind of gain some ground here, maybe try to win a stage or two, and put yourself in position at the end to get, you know, a top 3 finish for sure.
Oh yeah. See, looking here wise in the points here, it kind of stinks because this is actually on your point here, Neko, one of your drivers coming. If Bad Moon would have started a little bit sooner, she'd have been in the round of 8.
Oh, most definitely. I mean,
she's 12.
Bad Moon, yep, she started a little late. She's an up and coming driver. I'm really excited to see what she can do next season in an Xfinity car for me.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what she does. I mean, she's been wowing the crowd for as young as she is. She's wowing the crowd in the Truck Series, so good to see her up.
We have our points leader, UK. I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on him tonight. See if that playoff pressure gets to him tonight at the road course at Canadian Tire. He has such a huge gap right now to second. I mean, you know, anything can happen. You have a bad race here. I mean, those playoff points can evaporate in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
Say, I don't want to stick the wound here on Marcus since he's in the party. Hence why I'm going to say this with a couple guys, actually not just Marcus. Last season, guys, since we're rounding up almost the end of our season here, we got about a couple more weeks. We actually had the same situation here. Marcus was in Xfinity, and he had a huge, and I mean a huge points gap. And it came down to a couple mistakes at Homestead that cost him. Same thing with the Truck Series last year. Titans had a huge lead. Again, coming down to Homestead, he didn't wind up being the champion.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, honestly, you've got 2 different ways you can go about these playoffs. You're either going to be offensive or you're going to be defensive. And I like more of the offensive approach. You know, keep your foot on their neck. Don't let up. I mean, once you start going into defensive mode, I feel like that's when, you know, trouble happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year I was battling with Trey, and then when the playoff started, I had to miss the last like 8 or 9 races because I went in the hospital for a month.
I remember that. Yeah, you were absent.
Yep, and I really hated that happened, but I even tried to get my old lady to bring my PlayStation to the hospital, and I was trying to race on their Wi-Fi, and it just wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, Trey pulled it off last year at Homestead, so you never know what could happen in this playoffs. You know?
Yeah, and going back to what Graham said. Last season I did have a very large points gap, and going to Homestead, I mean, I thought I had it all, but I was just thinking too much on the offensive side and really not thinking about it. I mean, you can sit there and be the fastest car and push so many laps, but I mean, really, it just comes down to just being consistent. So, really, honestly, throughout all these rounds, you may never know. There's just gonna be just that one consistent driver who can stay consistent through the whole round and can just get to Miami Homestead and just bring home the championship. So that is another key to be looking out for. So be on the lookout for that in the playoffs.
Or have good luck.
Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's race. I mean, you got a big points gap from first to second, but honestly, all 8 drivers have a legitimate shot to win the championship when we get to that finale.
Yeah, most definitely. Even though Brian SP's sitting back there in 8th, he could have a good race tonight, good race, next week, and be right there with those guys and make it in.
Yeah, as we
You
see
can't tell by the way the
here.
points look.
We see here, Taddy said, so much talent, no telling who's going to be crowned. Cass says, checkered flag. Kevin goes, Marcus. And then Cash says, go fast or you're last. Pulling some
What's up,
shades
Teddy,
of Ricky
man?
Bobby.
What's up, Teddy? Also, it looks like we got a UK on the pole, and we got old guys in second, 1-2.
That's interesting. I mean,
Did we get invites out, guys?
not yet. I asked RJ if he would actually tell me who got the poll. So
Okay.
yeah. I just wanted to make sure going to this was. I mean, here's the really crazy thing, and I know Noko's been watching it because since UK is one of his drivers. That kid is so unpredictable. Literally, you could see him having so many issues when he's not really having issues. He'll go to the back of the field, and I honestly feel like he observes the field and see what they do, and then he picks his way through and goes to lead when you see him in the third stage.
You're absolutely right, man. UK's a smart driver. He knows when to drive hard and he knows when to save, and he just has that talent and just been improving throughout the season. And there's a lot of guys. I mean, it's not just UK. I mean, being the points leader, but I've seen improvement from every single driver in each position tonight on the track. I mean, they've all improved since the beginning of the season.
I've
And I
actually.
mean it's going to be a fight. That's what it's going to be. Tonight's going to be a fight. It's going to who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. I feel is going to be the driver that wins this race.
Yep.
I've actually had a race around UK before. Yeah, he's very fast. Yeah, he's very fast, and yeah, he's very unpredictable. I mean, you may think that just because he's in the bag, don't mean that he can just drive his way to the front. And next thing you know, at least about a couple laps, what do you know? You look behind you, you see his truck. So, I mean, he's very, very good driver. I mean, I haven't been able to keep up with the whole, point standings, but hopefully these guys here will help me, you know, keep caught up with the whole season and everything and the whole playoffs. But
I'll
hey,
say right now, I've raced with UK too. I mean, it's actually on stream in the Truck Series at Richmond. That I'm not gonna lie, he is the funnest to race side by side with. That was like actually, if you guys go back in the beginning of the season, when I was with I believe Underdog Racing at the time until I took a hiatus for a little bit and then came back. Dude, that was probably the most fun I had. Looks like we got invites. I don't know if we've accepted them yet here, guys.
I just got one.
Yeah, I don't think we accept them yet.
A lot of times, I think what UK does, he'll drop back, because the way some of the trucks have been going, the guys get really aggressive towards the front. A lot of times, I think he just drops back and just waits for everything to play out,
Okay, guys.
and then work his way back.
I'm going blue screen. We're jumping in. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah. By the way, well, give me a minute here. We'll do that afterwards here. Uh,
So last season
one
we have
moment,
a
Echo.
returning playoff driver.
One moment. I gotta
With,
get them in here real quick.
oh,
Yeah, sorry. I gotta get Marcus and Etho in here. Give me one moment.
so it's going to be interesting to see what he does in these playoffs.
Me and old guy had a lot of good battles last year, and man, it was wild.
The green flag is out. They're going to go side by side through turn one. UK's to the point. Looks like they made it through there. Really clean through the short shoot.
Joining right now as we speak. Ooh, Canadian Tire. Ooh, I love this track.
Oh, they're going 3 wide.
Yeah, I do too, especially in the trucks, man. It's a really smooth track to drive with the trucks. They're just underpowered enough to where you don't have to worry about getting on the gas too hard and spinning.
Oh man, they're fanning out really nice. Everybody looks like everybody got through the bus stop real clean. Oh, the 3 truck kind of had an issue there exiting the bus stop, sent him down into the grass. That's going to give the 24 the lead. Going down the Mario Andretti straightaway.
All right, guys, I'm just joining the track.
Is it me or does Apex's car look like Ricky Bobby's clown car? He's in the 53.
Yeah, it does favor it a little bit. One of the guys that's going to be racing trucks for me next year is Monster Racing 23. Man, he's really showed me a good bit here in the last couple races. Being patient and trying to work a little harder on being clean.
Yeah, patience is the key. These guys, first couple laps, you just want to kind of spread out, see what your truck has, see what kind of adjustments you might need as the laps click down for your first pit stop. Oh, you see a little aggressive move there. I'm looking at the 99 truck. He kind of just sent it in there down through turn 3. Coming to that right-hander in turn 4. Looks like the 20 is going to try to get underneath him. You get so loose off the corner right there. There's like that black strip of asphalt around that corner, and it'll send the truck. You hit that the wrong way.
It's probably one of my favorite tracks. I mean, I remember last season, Noko, racing you here when you did the dash in. This is a fun race.
And man, talk about one of the playoff drivers. He is on pit road. Looked like he might have got forced down there. Sent 420. He's coming off the pit road now. That's gonna put him way in the back.
A long race, so we got stages. So I mean, he'll still be able to recover.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna check real quick if somebody actually has a stream up.
I'm looking. Oh, looking at exotic Apex right now. He got a little loose off that last corner going down into turn 1. Looked like he was catching.
Big complication for a playoff driver. Shane looks like he just hit the outside wall. He's got a lot of front end damage right now. Like there's a good bit. It looks like it's hindering the handling on his car.
And which one is Shane?
51 back here. He's just going through the Mario Andretti straightaway here. He's got a lot of damage back there though. Looks like Steeler got a lot of damage too there. I don't know if that was from an altercation as well. Just trying to look back to the field.
I mean, but at the end of the day, you just look at it like this. It's a road course. It's a long race. You got 64 laps. Anything can happen between them 64 laps and the stages. So if he just takes his time, maybe just come in, fix the damage. I know it's gonna put you a lap down, but it's better than trying to stay out and then race with the damage you get and then get caught a lap down.
Yeah. And also, it all depends on where the leaders are at. Sometimes you can pit without going a lap down here. Especially if he was just to jump in and just fix the damage and don't have to worry about taking fuel or tires, He can jump in and have a little 5-second pit stop and be out before the leaders catch him.
I've been on board with our good old broadcaster, Puddin'. And he's been running. I've been watching the last couple laps. He ran a couple really smooth laps right here. I think he has his truck dialed in the way he likes it before we're even going to get to the pit stop. So I mean, I'm gonna be definitely watching that '98 truck to make his way up towards the front.
I'll tell you one thing.
We got a gaggle here, guys. For it looks like second. I want to say second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I mean, you throw them under a blanket. There's like 6, 7 cars all in a pack.
I think
I
it's
just want-
fourth. You talking about
I just
Napa?
want-
Oh, somebody spun.
Yeah.
He was lagging.
52.
Oh.
I just want to
Since the
say,
98
you could
line,
just
3
look.
trucks can
You could just
capitalize.
look. There's like a big gaggle of cars, and then you go up here to the 24, and he just riding off in the blue line.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually how it goes in the first stage for him, though. Then he figures out this field. I mean, but again, UK, I mean, I'm not going to take nothing away from UK. UK's been strong all season.
He is out, but I'm gonna go back here to the gaggle of cars.
He must have learned something from Noko from last season.
Yeah, he's definitely caught on pretty well. He's a good driver, man. He's the kind of guy that you want to have on your team. He's always willing to put the work in and try new things, and he wants to learn. And you know, the results show on the track. You know, you just can't have talent. You got to know what you're doing, driving the tracks itself. You could be good on ovals, but you know, if you suck on a road course, then you know what you need to work on.
Yeah,
I really feel like that was me though, Noko. I feel like I'm better on a road course than I am on the ovals. I don't know why.
You know,
I feel like I'm quicker.
It definitely it's suited to different driver styles for sure. So, certain guys will definitely tell you they like road courses better than ovals, and certain guys like short tracks. Some guys like mile and a halves. You know, it's tough because I have my few favorite tracks, but I mean I like to dabble in everything. I feel if I'm not good at something, I like the challenge to try to get better.
Yeah, and we're actually going to try tonight. I don't know if Mills can get it done for us tonight. But we're going to try, guys that are watching here, we're going to try to actually get the points updated in the race to let you guys know who actually didn't make the cut. We see looks like somebody got pit road.
I mean, as it sits right now, one of the drivers that looks like he's in a lot of trouble would be Sean T. You know, for Taddy's team, for Underdog. He like we had talked about earlier, he had that incident, got forced down pit road, and at this point, he's pretty far back. I'm on.
It looks like
right
he's
now.
about to go a lap down. UK is catching him pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's in trouble. I mean, he's got a lot of time left in the race, but you don't want to mess around too much and dig the hole so deep you can't get out of it later on.
Yep, and he just spun, didn't he?
He
51.
did.
And that would definitely put him a lap down.
Tough race already. I mean, it's not the kind of way you want to start the playoffs, but man, hopefully he can be that only truck a lap down at the end of the stage.
Let's see where.
I mean, that's what he's definitely banking on at this point in the race.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Steeler. Well, yeah, he might be the first one because I think Steeler might be a lap down because I think he's behind him. And Steeler has damage too. I don't know what happened altercation-wise for that or not.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd want to stay as close as I could to UK Wildcats. In case he did pass somebody else, I would get right there with him.
Taddy just said, "Stop talking, broadcaster curse."
Oh, Apex is in the pit. Who's that behind him?
It looks like old guy just hit pit road.
This old guy too?
Old guy and Apex, yeah, Exotic Apex, they're both down pit road. So what that tells me is you're gonna have to split this stage. Looks like maybe in half.
I think I remember when we raced here for development, it was only about maybe 9 laps a tank, maybe 11 at that.
Well,
when we
I was
raced
running
with
some practice laps earlier, and I was able to get 7 without saving.
When we raced in Xfinity, we could get 11 laps of tanks, but your tires wouldn't last but about 9. And your tires would be getting way down. That left front would wear quicker than everywhere else.
By the way, Justin, you asked who's leading. It's UK Wildcats right now.
Another thing that comes to my mind right here was watching old guy exit the pits is coming off a pit road. It's really tight. at
We see
Canadian Tire
UK's
and
pitting.
very bumpy when you come off that pit road. So I want to see if we are going to end up seeing any incidents on track where somebody loops it, right there on pit road exit. Because I know I myself have done that several times, getting a little bit too excited coming off a pit road. And when you're on those fresh, cold tires, I mean, it handles way different than when you've got 2 or 3 laps and a little bit of heat built in those tires. So it's going to be interesting to see how many guys have issues coming off a pit road.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Jacob? Welcome to stream, man.
We got another group of cars down pit road. Looks like Money Mike's down pit road.
Yeah, we know
Salty
Matty
Tenders is in
DW.
pit road. Napa fan, he's on the pit. He's in the pits. Dime Bags, Coke fan's in there. So this looks like the next group of cars coming in the pit. So they're going to be 1 lap fresher tires. I want to see how this is going to cycle out.
I was talking to C-Dub earlier. He's one of the other drivers that I picked to run Xfinity next year, and he's running trucks now. And
pit road on the exit.
And he was saying
we
he
just talked about that.
There is. It's Shannon, Sean and Salty. That's weird.
I just talked about that. I'm telling you get off the pit road the wrong way.
Yeah, the thing is, it looks like Napa got damage out of that too. Like there's significant damage.
Nah, he was ahead of it.
Oh, he was ahead, but he's just got damaged though. All right, let's back here real quick here. By the way, Jacob Will is actually Matt BW's kid. He's watching the stream right now.
Okay, what's up, Jacob, man? Glad to have you.
All right,
so actually, it looks like that might have C-Dub in the lead.
I don't know. I need to. I don't have nobody to actually watch a broadcast, and that's the bad part.
He's right in front of UK, so. And I don't remember seeing him pit, so.
Guys, I'm not gonna
looks
lie.
like we got UK out front, and with a Coke fan to his outside right here on the front row.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, man. Just sitting here, just watching this. Ooh, man, there's a wreck.
We got
Somebody's not Joe.
Big wreck.
A terrible crash.
Big wreck. Does car? I don't even think caution came out.
No, the caution didn't come out for that incident, and it looks like the 99 truck is going to be the.
Oh man, the 3 gets the old guy gets into the wall.
But the 99 has huge damage right now from that incident. He's going to be the biggest loser. That's one of our playoff contenders, Brian, in the 99. He's falling all the way to the back of the field.
Old guy gets hit with slams into the 52.
Oh, 54.
We don't have a cup race tonight. Cup race is actually. Let's get what he just asked. Let's give actually the schedule here, guys. As we see it here, Jacob. Tonight we have the truck playoffs. Tomorrow, is it going to be dirt playoffs too? Or does that not have? Does that have dirt? The playoffs for dirt guys? I don't know if it does. Taddy, you would know. You're in there, buddy. You're the points leader. Come on, help us out.
I'll tell you what right now. I'm looking at that 45 truck, a Pro 75. That truck looks very clean. Looks like he hasn't gotten any incidents. He's just been biding his time out there. And that's what you want to do in a playoff race. You know, you want to be patient first couple stages, get what you can. You want to get what the race gives you. You know, you don't want to drive over your head. You don't want to make that mistake that's going to cost you the entire race. And he's definitely playing the patience game out there. I know when I talked to him before the race, he was really concerned with this track, but he definitely has put the work in. And you know, I don't know, maybe we might see a top 5 finish out of Pro 75. He's definitely one of those dark horse picks that you wouldn't expect to be, you know, up front here at Canadian Tire with his struggles as of late.
Another thing, we might only have one guy going home tonight because don't look like Renegade Racer made it. So if he missed this race, then
it'll be two go home tonight.
Okay.
2 go home tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see when we get to that final stage how patient, how aggressive some of these guys are going to be. Ooh, it looks like through the bust off the 92. Kind of just shoved was it the 82? Oh, the 35 shoved the 82 right out of the way of the exit of the bus. I don't know what happened there. They looks like they gathered it up and they're going at it now. And this is all happening near the back, near the tail end of the pack right now, guys. So trying to keep track of all the action. And then as we get up front to the race lead right now, it looks like the 52 of Coke Fan, he is dogging that 24 right now for the lead. They are going at it. I think UK
That's how
may
it
have found
is.
some competition here tonight with that 52 because it looks like he's got that thing dialed in and he is setting his sights right on that 24 of UK.
Sure, we'll just have to see. I'll stay up. I'll stay up here with the two leaders and see if this battle starts heating up.
Good racing. Everybody, it looks like everybody's spread out nicely. I don't see a lot of mistakes right now on track. Everybody's really keeping it together, being pretty respectful towards each other, which I mean, that's what you really want at a road course is, you know, passing at an oval is different race etiquette versus passing at a road course.
It is passing at a road course. There's braking zones that you have to outbrake everybody. There's passing zones that you can pass everybody.
Right.
You just can't try to go in there and force it too wide because let's be honest, too wide won't work on this track. Only on some certain tracks up to a certain extent, but nobody wants to be too wide because that's a risk of spinning out or getting wrecked and then guess
Exactly.
what?
You have, I would say you probably have 2 or 3 distinct passing zones here. I say 3 because if you really want to use the bus stop as a passing zone, you can. I like to outbreak people going into the bus stop if possible. I don't like to do it very often, but that is an opportunity to pass. And coming off that final corner, going to the stripe on the front stretch there, heading into turn 1 is another good area I like to use for a passing zone. And I mean, I've been so far all night, I've been seeing guys pass through turn 1 and down outside of that short chute on the bus stop. Following Monster right now, he's settled in behind Pro in that bright green 85 truck.
Oh man, the 24 goes way wide out there, but you gotta keep it. Oh,
They're
man,
going at it.
Again, 52 right there on his bumper. The 24 went kind of out too wide.
It looks like Monster's going to try to pass Pro on the outside. Oh, as somebody gets in the back of the 45, I'm not sure who that was. The two of Napa just kind of sent it in there, going into the bus stop, and it kind of got the 44 of Dimebags out of shape, but he's gathered it back up, and he's right on Napa's tail right now. And this is all happening right behind Monster and Pro. I'm not sure what position this is, but it's one heck of a battle right now.
I'm still up here with the leaders. That 52, he can just get right up there to the 24's bumper. But it looks like the 24 in some corners is better than the 52, but then it's vice versa the other way around. So,
every time I've gone
Finally,
back to this 98 of Puddin', he has been connected to the hip with Money Mike. They have been running together the entire race, and it's been fun to watch. They've been going back and forth. Sometimes he'll get the upper hand on Mike, and then sometimes Mike will get the upper hand on Puddin', and they've just been swapping positions. And it looks like old guy is following and sticking his chops right now, waiting for them both to make a mistake.
By the way, shout out. Sorry guys, I've been trying to find out lap counter here and then trying to read comments here, but just to let you guys know, RJ Smitty just commented. Coke fans actually Othrust, that was Othurst. He was actually with us. He just got a wheel 3 days ago. So
Nice.
coming on a road course with a wheel, I mean, from experience, that's for a person not new to a wheel. That's a tough experience on a wheel to come here. It's a lot of braking, a lot of shifting, a lot of.
Looks like they're both going down pit road. And that was smart right there for Coke to follow UK down to the pits, not give up any track position.
Also, guys, there's 6 laps left to go in stage 1. 6 laps to go.
Okay. 1. Awesome. So we're actually 2 stops each stage, probably more than likely 2 stops.
The 53 comes right in behind the 24.
Looks like we got Exotic Apex following the leaders down pit road. I'm trying to find out who else went down pit road with these guys.
Kind of looks like that might have
put... in the 3, he's also joining this party in the pits. It looks like UK's finished service on the 24
Qatar
truck.
looks like he had an issue coming out of that little roundabout coming down that long straightaway before the Mario Andretti straightaway. Looked like he got in the grass
and I think that put C-Dub as your new leader.
By the way, guys, we are actually going to be down to 6 drivers come this race. So that points update they showed, Blakey, chill. Calm down, boy. Blakey said, I don't even need a will. I steer with my mind. You need to chill, sir. But no, our big focus right now is we're gonna be losing 2 drivers. It's down to 6. So right now you're looking at, I mean, roughly how the points are set. It could literally be, I'm gonna say roughly third back. It could happen if you have a bad race and where you finish. That's a big situation there for the first
Oh
race.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would say from second on back, it really isn't safe.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, if you have less than 10 playoff points right now coming into tonight, I really don't see any kind of safety in that. So I mean, you're going to see all these guys driving really hard, and I'm following Puddin, and Puddin in the 98 and Money Mike in the 20. They both finished service together off pit road again. So this has been a battle that's been ongoing the entire first stage.
Oh, Putin looks like he might have had an issue.
Brian SP on pit road. He heavy damage on that truck.
Yeah, we documented that earlier that he had that trouble. Man, early in the race, right on that last restart we had with that caution, and he ended up falling all the way to the back. So I'm not sure if he just decided to just limp it around and maybe wait, or did he? If he went on pit road twice, I'm not quite sure at this point. But you know, that's a tough break. But like we talked about, this is only the first stage. We're gonna re-rack them for stage 2, and you know we're gonna let the chips fall as they do. A driver I'm watching right now that is really, I'm not sure if he's in position right now, but he's catching the 52 of Coke Fan, and that's C-Dub, the 82 truck. I don't know if that's for position, but he's been gaining on Coke Fan, and it looks like right behind him, UK in the 24. I'm not sure if that's our leaders, if C-Dub's a lap down, or if he's on the lead lap, but I mean, this is a three truck battle right now.
Yeah, C-Dub, he should still be on the lead lap. I talked to him during, right before the race. He's one of the other guys that I picked up to run at Xfinity next year, and he said that he can get around 11 laps on his tires, so he might be running up there in the top 5. It looks like, kind of.
It looks like, if that's the case, and this is, the correct running order, it looks like Coke's in the lead, with following C-Dub in second, and then it looks like UK. Oh, UK's going to try to pass him right here, coming out of the bus stop, going down the Mario Andretti straightaway. Yep, UK's going to take that spot. It looks like C-Dub didn't want to fight him too much. Kind of just fell back in line, and I think he's just playing the, I'll see you guys in stage 3 kind of mentality there.
Yeah, also he knows that is a playoff driver too, so he don't want to put a lot of pressure on him, causing him to mess up or anything.
That's smart. That's definitely very respectful for him to do.
So it looks like we're coming down to 1 to go, guys, in stage 1 here. So,
2 guys. We talked about this in the pre-race, guys.
Strategy,
minimizing mistakes, and right now, Sean T and Brian, man, those are the guys right now that are in the biggest.
Guys,
the biggest deficit to make up.
C-Dub just took the pit road with a 1 to go.
He must have stayed out until he couldn't no more.
I believe that's a penalty. If the pits are normally closed at 2 to go, I don't know if we'll have to get back with race control on that.
Yeah,
and find out.
Taddy, I know you're still in the broadcast chat here. Come on.
Make sure it was 1 to go or what?
Dude, on my screen that was really cool, and I know it's technically ain't it literally a glitch with the game, but from the camera angle, I just watched UK take 2 wheels around that corner.
Riding the bicycle, cool. As Puddin would say.
I think it actually is 1 to go, because the reason being, UK's pushing harder than he was that last lap, too. I can just see it by how much he's running. Let's see here, Wise. Last corner here.
Yeah, that was looks like it was legal. They are still running.
Okay, so we did get confirmation from the NASCAR hauler that it was confirmed it was not one to go.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry, Taddy. I'm running
I
off.
might be one to go now.
Yeah.
Last lap in stage 1.
Yep.
Been good so far, pretty clean. We had a couple of small incidents, but I mean, for the most part, on a road course with 19 trucks, I think it's been pretty good so far.
That might have been some big strategy on C-Dub's part to
Wow.
pit with 2 to go.
He
Okay.
caught up a good bunch of ground right there.
Yeah, he did.
And Coach's gonna walk off a little bit though.
Can he catch him to get those stage points? You can believe he's got that truck aired out right now.
He pushed it.
Oh, who's spinning back here?
Yeah.
Who was
The
that?
last corner. Poke at the line.
Yeah, he was closing in on him, just run out of time there.
Alrighty.
Oh, salty in the grass. Oh, he hit the wall head on. Coming in that last curve.
Sports legend.
So who
Lucky
was
Dog,
driving the
playoff
52?
contender.
Coke FN with stage win?
Yeah, I believe so.
Been a pretty good race so far. Hadn't seen a lot of people beating and banging or anything. People's giving everybody room. A little bit of aggressiveness, but that's to be expected on the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, right. Just waiting
Nothing
for
like Iowa.
just.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a picture here. Look here, real quick. Hold on, man. Or actually, thank you. There we go, guys. So we
Gives
see
the
it
top
here.
10 right now.
Yep, looks like Coke got it, followed by UK, Apex, Money Mike, Salty Tenders, Dime Bags, Puddin', Old Guy, Pro, and Napa. So here's the thing, though, with that scenario right there. Some of them guys aren't playoff drivers, and that just cost some guys some playoff points.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We saw. Hold on, there was an incident back here. I don't know who it was. He like swerved hard right. I don't know who that was.
Oh, heavy contact. 51's out. Fun out.
I promise you, y'all. I keep looking at these trucks, and I'm just
Sports legend and the 51. Heavy contact there.
I do know that Sports Legend was the lucky dog off that last time by.
Yeah, Simps really got to pick up his game here.
That 44 drove in there and hit somebody.
Looked like UK got knocked out of the way. He's got dropped back.
Yeah. Heavy damage on his truck now also. And that brought out a caution.
Yes,
I believe so.
Looks like Salty might have lagged out. Yep. Nap fan sitting here in fourth right now.
That's my boy.
He's got that truck where he needs to be.
Someone tell Dime Bags I'm not trying to run him dirty. I can't do that, guys. We're not in the race with him.
Huh?
And as we go
And
back,
Wildcats went
UK
way in the back.
way in the back.
He pitted. Everybody else stayed out. Or either they got fuel and he got 4 tires.
C-Dub making his way up into fifth now, seems like. Putting a pretty good run together. That number 3 truck up on 2 wheels there.
Ooh, I just
How in
rode
the
on.
world did he do that?
I just watched UK split a 3-wide situation in a corner.
That was wild.
Ooh.
He's
See,
smart though.
see, now here's the thing, and I'm actually gonna say this because I know this is Noko.
Look at it. He ain't driving hard. He's riding right now.
Well, thing is though, it's just like Noko. I watched it Noko last night. He's driving
Oh,
like
yeah.
Noko from last night. He's concentrated, but he's peed off.
Oh man, they're
That's
going
right.
too wide through the bus stop.
Oh yeah, he's been chopping. Like, dude, he's coming back. Again, that's usually how it works for him. Like in stage 2, he kind of gets. Oh, are we 3 wide back here?
Yes, we are 3 riding.
4.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. He can't run 3 wide for long here at this
Oh,
track.
as I just watched Brian put. Is that Puddin out in the dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave Puddin a pretty good shot
Oh.
there.
Man, there's so much action I can't cover it all.
Yeah.
It is chaos everywhere.
Oh, 3 wide coming out last corner. UK in the middle.
Oh. No, I'm just gonna ride on UK.
Man, that over here.
Man, he hauling.
These guys are getting serious right now. Looks like the
he's
last
getting
lap.
right to the front.
We got Pendle in here. Let's go, Noko Racing. UK dominate. Well, not right now. UK's trying to get back up to the front after an altercation, so.
Oh, heavy contact. It looked like he just pounded into the 98. Just on that.
There is so much action right now. I can't do anywhere here.
Oh, UK
Oh.
got stopped.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pro 75 took it 4 wide through the bus
Oh.
stop. Oh, and they're still 4 wide coming out of it. Wow. The
I'm not gonna
24 is
lie.
just stuck back there right
if
now.
I'm not trying to say this about UK, but if I was UK though, I'd literally look at my points gap I have right now. I'd see how a way to technically save myself just for the 3rd stage. A first and third stage would be great. It's just trying to push an issue here this early in this stage. I don't think it's smart.
It's easy to say watching the race, but when you're in the race and you got all these
I know.
people passing you, man, it's difficult to save.
Yeah, we see Christopher Williams come here. Our Rebel Joker says, "Here, I'll be back soon, guys. Let's go, Sports Legend. You got this, man." But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, dude, like this altercation right now, it's like literally.
Oh, I'm looking at. It looks like UK man. He's trying to gain all that track position back that he lost.
Oh yeah, he's going to the outside.
See, this is a
gonna be
good
tough.
demonstration here, guys.
He gets him right
Oh,
there.
the 20.
Every
When
time
Mike got
somebody
moved.
overdrives it, and he goes.
Somebody
right up
just
on.
gave the 20 a boot.
I think. Pro just got spun out by Mike.
That was,
But I think that was Sean, maybe.
let me see. Come on.
All right, guys. Right now, as we
It's
speak,
54. They done it. Yeah.
guys. Right now, as we speak, right now, the points are updated. UK has about, I must say, nine points over money right now in second. So we're saying right now, the drivers that would go home in this situation, where how the points stack for just stage 1, it'd be Brian and Sean.
Yeah.
Daddy's gonna.
That's tough, man. Sean was one of my drivers throughout most of the season. He's a good guy. I really liked him, having him, and we moved over to Underdog because he's a family with Taddy, and I had no problem with doing that. But it really sucks for Sean. I know he worked really hard all season, and I just, I want. Hopefully, he can pull it through here in the final stage and try to pull a rabbit out of his hat or something at this point.
Somebody could lag out.
You never know. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I've been watching the 20 truck right now, Money Mike, and he's following this gaggle of cars, and I think he's just unsure if he wants to make a move on them or.
And old guy is closing hard on first place.
Yeah.
Noko. Taddy said, Team Noko just spun Team Noko.
True.
Well, that's
Hey,
been.
them boys is
I
driving
guess
hard.
that's been a reoccurring theme lately, right?
Say, Noki, you might have to have a team meeting. Oh, as you
Yeah,
see, Brian spins it down the front stretch, guys.
I
Ate the
think they'll
wall,
sort it
too.
out. It
We'll
might,
take the
Going
fun out of it.
incidental contact. Yeah,
Oh!
they'll sort
Old
it
guy
out.
went up on 2 wheels and Napa popped him in the back quarter, but they both hold it.
back
They
to the leader,
balanced
old
themselves.
guy
Daddy
seems
said
like
drug test him, no go.
Yeah.
old guy seems like he's faster on the last half of
No
the track
comment on
than
the
he
drug
is on the
test.
first half of the coach. So.
I'll say right now, I've actually raced against old guy. He's tough as nails to try to, try to pass, but
Yeah.
he's so good at racing though, racing beside you, clean as could be. But
Yeah,
he's like Ryan Newman. You have to
We
fight to
got
get
some
around him.
takers. We got some takers on pit road right now towards the tail end of the field. Looks like Sports Legend and Sean T both made their scheduled pit stops for the race. So I'm gonna see where they cycle out. Maybe short pit a little bit. Maybe try to get a lap back here at the end. I don't know.
Yeah, I raced a lot with old guy last year, man, and he was really tough to beat.
Oh.
Oh, and it takes a little while, yeah. And that altitude to get in.
Ooh.
Folks still at the point, I believe. He's over there. I see him over the wall. He's going over the hill.
That's all right now. I think I'm actually looking back here at this guy. I mean, he's having some issues this race. I think Steeler put the wrong slider in.
There's a very good possibility of that.
Because he looks so loose that he's having such an issue handling his car. And I've done that before. It's very, very tricky for sliders with these trucks. You gotta know exactly what you need to put in it without actually.
We got a couple more drivers on pit road. Looks like Exotic, Apex, Monster Racing, Pudding's coming out.
I'm sorry, there, Noco. I just watched Dimebag and UK just pound doors going down that straightaway before the right-hander. They just leaned on each other.
Yeah, it looks like UK's had enough of that. It looks like he's trying to get underneath his teammate there.
He's blocking him. What?
Old guy's running down coke right now.
He's telling Dimes right now, hey man, you're not in the playoffs. Give me a little space here. Cut me some slack.
Oh man, that is some wow! What a run on the outside to pass there.
I think Dimes. I think it was incidental contact. It looked like he was backing off, going down to pit road.
UK's gonna stay out because he pitted under that caution. I guarantee you, he's gonna stay out for a while.
Yeah, it looks like he just went by him.
It looks like Coke is still. Is he still the race leader right now?
If he's
no.
on pit road, UK just passed him.
Yeah, it looks like we got the leaders down pit road. Coke's down pit road. C-Dub's down pit road. Pro's coming down pit road.
It might be. Hold on a minute here, guys. UK's the leader right now. UK's the leader, followed behind.
So we got a truck stopped on the bus stop right now, guys. Looks like the 77. I don't know if there's an issue with that truck, but he was stopped. I'm sorry, it wasn't the bus stop. It was the. It looks like turn 4. He was stopped in the grass. I don't know if he was waiting for traffic or whatnot, but he was stopped for a good minute there. So he's got it under power again, and he's down and away. But I'll have to follow up on that, see what the issue was with Steelers.
Yeah, right now as we speak, it's UK and then Archangel. Right now,
Archangel, the dirt guy, the dirt ringer. Cool. It's good to see him having a
I was talking with him
sequence.
last night when we were broadcasting the cup race with you guys. We were talking about even C-Dub was in there because two dirt guys coming and talking about coming to asphalt, saying it's a tough transition. He said, but it's actually it's paying off. I mean, seeing him running here, I know it's in a pit strategy here. Running
looks
second.
Like UK's down in the pits, guys.
So is Ark. He just followed in behind UK. So, but it's kind of cool to see the dirt guys come into the asphalt scene and see how well they're doing. I mean, Ark, I think, is doing a great job tonight. Same way with C-Dub.
I think old guy will be the leader if he gets.
Oh, there's a glitch on pit road. It looks like it just took the 24 sideways in his pit stall. Hopefully, no crew members were hurt in that incident.
Dang.
Kind of looks like
old guy's in the lead.
Old guy, yep. Old guy will take the lead when he comes around.
So here's the thing that's
Unless
kind of.
UK can get out fast enough.
See, here's the bad part, guys. Just to all this, right? I mean, I'm not saying about strategy for gas here, but looking on Ark's stream right now, they have 7 laps of fuel for 8 laps.
Oh,
Yep.
you can save a lap here.
Yeah, it's
You know,
pretty
we
easy to
need a
save
lap
a lap
ticker.
here. You can.
I'm hoping the next game's going to have a live leaderboard for this because it is so tough to keep track of who's who and who's what and what positions where. And
Yeah, definitely.
See, I mean, what I'm understanding here, I mean, esports can do it. I don't know why they can't do it for us for a game itself.
I think we have a truck out of the race, guys. It looks like trouble with.
Salty. Was he
Yeah.
actually in? Let me see here, guys. Nah, he
He
wasn't
was
in
out
contention.
earlier.
He wasn't
I'm
in
not sure if it was
contention there.
connection issues or.
Oh, he
but
said. Oh, he actually just commented. Guy said, "Well, guys, lagged bit me in the
Ah,
So
so a bit of engine troubles for Salty Tender's machine, so he'll be the only truck retired from the race so far. Oh man.
Old guy just looks like he is on a rail right now. He's got that truck dialed in.
Oh, I don't know if it's lag or what, but Coke just lost the whole rear end coming around that corner. I don't know if that was lag or what.
Oh, and up in the grass.
Oh yeah, Salty. He's like, I was dominant running third at the time. Yeah, it does suck.
Tough break.
Oh yeah.
Oh, old guy kind of cuts the bus stop or something. I don't know what was that all about. But he kind of cut the bus stop there, cut the grass, and got the truck going again. But Coke's right on his tail, man. He's not giving old guy any room to work with here.
Yeah, he's lucky there. Usually if you touch that grass right there and you get back on the gas when you're in that grass, it will spin you. Or at least make the truck loose.
You know, looking through the field here a little further, and everybody's kind of really spread out. I don't see a lot of real big battles going on. We got Apex.
A big
looks like
battle
he's-
for the lead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Napa
Napa
kind of
Oh,
lost it. Ooh,
Coke fan dives it
heavy
in
front end
hard.
damage to the 2 machine.
Yep. The lap truck there.
Coke dove it in hard and gave old guy a little shove there, and old guy kept it back though. Heavy battle for the lead. Old guy could definitely use these stage points here.
He could use. I mean,
That
he
will-
could use the whole win, man. Honestly.
Yeah. If he gets the stage, points,
Coke spun out.
Just spun out.
Oh, that's a very tricky area in that track too, because when you transfer from the corner down in, and if you downshift and brake too quick, it can spin you out just like that.
Does that put Monster Racing in second? Looks like it.
I can't tell. All I know right now is
The green and black truck. Yeah,
That's
he's
actually
right behind
Arc.
old guy.
I think that's Arc.
It looks like Monster might be in second, and then
That
the
might be
truck that's
Monster.
right behind him is going to be UK in the 24.
Yep. So Monster putting together a good race tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing him run a whole season next year in these trucks, man. I think he's going to do really, really well.
Oh, the 24 got loose off that final corner going to the stripe. That allowed Monster to kind of put a little bit more of a gap on him.
Yep. Old guy scrubbed the wall a little bit too and allowed Monster to close in on him a little bit.
Man, I wish we had a lap ticker, man.
I tell you now,
Lap
I'm
ticker,
looking on. Looks like 4 to
C-Dub
go.
in the wall.
Yeah, we're 4 to go there, Noco.
C-Dub.
Oh no, C-Dub.
Yeah, he's done the same thing Napa did. Hit that wall head on. Coming out that last corner.
Monster Racing braking hard trying to catch old guy, but old guy still holds on to it.
If they stay off that grass.
And we still got a final stage to go.
Yeah.
Been crazy racing. 4 laps left
Yeah.
in stage 2 right now, guys.
A lot of great racing going on tonight.
And that 24 truck looks like he's catching the 23 a Monster again. He kind of gathered it back up. missed his marks last few laps, and looks like he's got it dialed back and hit his marks like he wants. Ooh, somebody's in the dirt there. Looks like that's Monster.
Yep,
Kinda
Monster
taking
coming to
his-
pit
oh,
road.
Going to pits, yep. So that's going to cycle UK to second. Old guy still holds the lead. Pretty comfortable margin. Looks like it's about 2.5 seconds right now.
Wonder if everybody still got to pit again.
I don't know.
I think, because like I was
That's a good
saying,
question.
it's 7 laps of fuel in an 8-lap race. I don't think they're going to have to. I mean, if they can save 1 lap, I mean, great.
Yeah.
As Little Man said, they can save a lap. The thing is, how hard they're racing. UK, I don't know how much he's saved though.
I don't know, but he's closing the gap quickly on the 3 truck right now.
For me in the Xfinity car, I can run the whole track in 3rd and then shit to 4th really, really early and save about a lap of fuel in 4 laps. So it takes about 4 laps doing that to save a lap of fuel.
And see, that's smart too, because when you short shift on a road course, you're saving a ton of fuel. I mean, you may be giving up, half a second a lap, maybe a full second a lap, but you're saving at least 1 lap of fuel, per lap.
Oh yeah.
Good race so far. I mean, it's kind of strung out here.
And the old guy is shooting in the pits.
But yep, old guy's pitting.
Yep. That gave the 19 a break. He was about to go a lap down, and they gave him a break. Now he's not.
A little bit of breathing room.
So I'm going to switch back to Monster Racing and see where he ends up coming after everybody pits. Be interesting to see if
UK looks like he's the leader, so he's actually coming up on Sports Legend and put him another lap down, or one
he
lap
just
down,
gave him the room.
Yeah.
He did. He just he pulled over. That's smart. I mean, they're both playoff drivers, but hey, you're faster than me. Go ahead. That's a classy move right there.
It would have been difficult for me to do, to just pull over and go that lap down, but at least you could stay with him and be the first car lap down and get it back at the end of the stage. If it was stage 3, you would have seen him fight a lot harder than that to stay on the lead lap, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Old guy riding the bicycle through turn 3 coming down that hill. I'm watching him after he came out of the pits, and he's got it back under power again. I don't know if there's a little bit lag issues, but Chuck looked like it was all over the place. But
it looked like Monster was right back close to his bumper after the pit, so he really didn't gain any advantage pitting the lap earlier.
Not really, no. But it's going to be interesting to see, stage 3 is going to be a little different with pit stops, and you kind of tested the waters here in stage 1 and 2 to see how much fuel you can save.
UK stayed out.
Yeah, he did. Maybe we'll see some fuel strategy playing.
That might have been a strategy in the back earlier to kind of lay back and short shift and save that lap of fuel.
I think you're right.
He ain't driving hard. He drives.
You just want to.
And he actually gave that 19 back his lap, so.
Yeah.
Looks like 19 got back around him.
Oh, Brian just ate the fence.
Oh. He's been having some issues tonight.
That's the 52 in front of him. And he goes
Brian
a lap
just
down.
hit that wall again, man. Looked like looked like the truck didn't even want to steer at all going in that corner. He just came out of pit road too.
Yeah.
Look, man, he must have a lot of damage with that truck.
And he might have took a big swing at it saying, hey, I'm behind. I got to do something to try to get faster.
He caught the wall there going into turn 4, it looks like.
By the way, guys, we're on the last lap here, wise, for stage 2 here.
Final lap.
Looks like UK Wildcats is going to bring it to the stage finish.
It looks like Guitar is down pit road on the final lap.
Yep. Yeah, that'll definitely be a penalty. UK Wildcats just took the stage win. He surely needed that one.
Let's see if we can get an updated picture here for this stage 2 here.
Napa's out of fuel.
Old guy came in second.
Napa's out of fuel.
Oh no, that's not good.
He's coasting the finish line. He'll be all right.
Yeah, he kind of lucked up on that one. It didn't happen a lap earlier, or he would have really been in trouble.
All right, let's see here, guys. I can actually
I don't know, guys. Good racing so far. What do you guys think?
Yeah, great races, man.
I'd tell you right
I
now,
think
coming
so.
into the last stage, the the guys that I think are gonna shine are probably gonna be Old Guy, UK, Coke, and Monster, and maybe
Yeah.
C-Dub.
You know, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the viewers right now watching the stream. We got 13 people watching. You know, thanks for the support, guys. I know these truck guys really, you know, really thank you for the support, watching the streams and interacting in the chats. It's definitely fun. It's always fun to see all the captains and different drivers and stuff popping in the chat and giving their well wishes to their teammates. It's always cool. But this final stage, guys, is shaping up to be a doozy.
I didn't get
You
an
got
updated
UK on
picture
the
either, by the
inside. You
way.
got Coke fan on the outside. Oh man, I don't know who's gonna win it. This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's going to surely be tough to beat these guys. These guys are really fast tonight, driving their hearts out.
You got Old Guy in the second row next to Monster. They got away clean there. Oh, clean restart going into turn 3. UK holds the advantage. Kind of went wide there. You got some trouble in the back. Looks like they're sorting it out though.
Oh, Monster hard on the brakes there to keep
as
from
the
hitting
3 truck
Coke.
dives it down in there.
We see a battle right now with Coke and Wildcat right now, guys.
Definitely been an interesting race, man. It's every single turn you've had battles nonstop.
You know, I'll tell you what, man. These guys.
Heavy
Old
contact
Guy
in the
kind
3.
of he sent it in there going through the bus stop, but you know they gathered it up. But as I was just about to mention something, and then I kind of cursed it, but they've actually been getting through that bus stop really well. I've been seeing a lot of 2-wide racing through the bus stop, which is pretty impressive because these trucks handle like a brick, and they're very tight. So to have these guys running 2 wide through that bus stop is pretty impressive.
Yeah, most definitely.
So RKM in the chat, he shouts out, "Let's go, Brian and Exotic." Man, they're doing the best they can right now. I know Brian's had a tough first couple stages, but hopefully he can rebound here in the final stage. So another captain, Canuck Motorsports, RKM, sending his well wishes off to his drivers. First round
Monster
of playoffs.
Racing just dove it in 3 wide and made it work on the entrance of that turn 1.
I just want to be riding shotgun right now at UK. Just, you know, I want to see his, you know, how nervous he is right now with Coke fan bearing down on him. I mean, he's cool as a cucumber under pressure, but you know it's probably stuck in his head a little bit like, I can't make this mistake because Coke is right on me. And Coke really hasn't left him the entire race.
Yeah, most definitely.
Alright, well, I see it, guys. I mean, I can at least give you somewhat of what it was for the end of that stage, because I'm trying to figure it out here. In that stage, it was UK followed by Coke, Dimebags, Arch finished 4th, Old Guy 5th, Napa 6th.
That's definitely going to help Old Guy.
As we look at points here, though, UK gaining more points here at a points gap right now of 10:47, with Napa behind him with 10:11. Then Old Guy at 10:09, Money at 10:08, Pro at 10:06. See, here's the bad part, though. The difference between that stage and the last stage, I believe, actually, Napa gained on Old Guy, even though he finished. He only finished like 1 place behind him in that stage. Yeah,
so, I mean, as it sits right now, the biggest loser so far in the playoffs has been Sport Legend. He came in to tonight sitting 3rd in the points, and right now, I mean, he's still gonna make it through the cutoff if the race ended now. But I mean, he doesn't have a lot of comfort. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that does not give him a cushion going into the next race.
No, he right now he's only 1 point to the good above Sean and Brian. So, I mean, it's going to be tight coming down to the end of this race, guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, as I say, points reset to the playoff points after each week, so. Because, yeah, we're probably getting close down to the end of the season for them.
Looks like UK's kind of put a gap now on Coke in the 52 after after that restart and things have gotten settled down here, he's found his rhythm. He's just being so smooth running his line, and Coke's not really losing a lot, but he's really not gaining too much. They're pretty even.
UK knows it's go time now. He's got to let it all hang out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, we got a Coke fan going really wide on that turn.
Yeah. Ooh, the 99 truck goes wide there. Allows Pro to get underneath him. Looks like you got teammates 20 and the 45. They're nose to tail. Working together, I would imagine.
Exotic's putting together a pretty good race here tonight, running third.
RKM sends out the emoji, the finger crossed emoji. Yeah, man, we're crossing our fingers out there for all these guys. Good racing.
Looks like Sport actually got some damage somehow off, I guess, that start of that restart there, guys.
I saw that. I think a couple drivers, I think they got in a little incident going into turn 2. Somebody might have maybe overdrove the car a little bit.
Oh, he just gave a huge shot to the back of Sean.
What?
I'll tell you right now, what I'm seeing, and this is what's killing Sport, and it actually did for me, and I'll actually give the shout out to it. The reason I'm so good at this track is Titan. Titan actually helped me here when we were in the Truck Series last season. And I actually reached out to him because I knew he was quick and needed help. And the thing is, I mean, you race this track the same as you do Heat 3. It's just you got a mind of where you need to put on the brakes, where you need to let off, where you need to downshift, especially in that right-hander.
How in the world did old guy missing?
Good question. Oh man, this is shaping up. Looks like Coke got a little loose coming off the bus stop there. He couldn't get the power down. That allowed UK to kind of stretch it out just a little bit more. I mean, you documented it. Coke's on a wheel, you know, learning that wheel, but he's doing a really good job here tonight.
Around. Huh. He thought it reverse, spun it out.
And Puddin', if this is right, Puddin', is he towards the front right now?
Let me look back here real quick.
Checking this.
Possibility.
I mean, he's sitting right behind Monster.
Yeah, he's sitting right behind Monster. Monster's in 4th, so yeah, he should be running about 5th place.
Good job. Good job to Puddin'. Top 5.
Yeah, that's one of the drivers I hated to let go, but he come to me, and as an owner, if anybody ever wants to lead the team, you know, I would not hold him back at all, you know. And he said he wanted to, him and Robbie were really good friends, and I was really glad to see him go to Robbie's team, man. He's a great driver.
I got Puddin', it's alright.
Yeah, Robbie's a great driver. He's definitely, he's going to be a really good captain. He was an asset to have on my team, and I enjoyed having him. I mean, I still got him for the rest of the season. We've got the whole playoffs together, but, you know, he was definitely a class act. Robbie is, he's just one of those wankers you got to love.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you right now that I'm really excited in how he's running right now. And he's my teammate too. Well, technically my team anyways. Ark's running really well right now. He's running 6th right now. I mean, I think he's been flying under the radar tonight.
Yeah, he has. You haven't seen a lot from him.
Oh, looks like a little bit of hard racing between Sean and
like he's
Legend.
the first one to come down pit road right now, guys.
And Puddin' followed him. Puddin' Depths in the pit road too and follows him right in.
Now, while we were talking about earlier, it looked like Dimes got around Monster. And Puddin' also.
So here's the altercation, guys. I'm just thinking this right now. This is a battle for playoffs right in here, this situation. Yeah. Sean versus Legend. This is the playoff situation
that's
for
the
them.
Bubble. That's the bubble right there.
Now, here's the thing, though. I don't know. I just saw it. I'm wondering if Sean got a speeding penalty because Legend gave him a little shot going into the pit road.
Yeah, that would not be good. That would pretty much end his chance of denying it unless they have a couple cautions.
Definitely. So it looks like the 98 truck of Puddin has finished his service. Pink car Puddin. He's done with his service and he's back out on track.
Looks like we got a spinner there. Looks like Bryant, man. Bryant's just having a rough night.
He is. He's definitely struggling here tonight, but you know, anything can happen still. You never know. Those guys up front could lag out and change the whole complexion of the playoffs.
That's kind of what we was talking about with Team Canuck. I'm still part of Team Canuck, and we got Trey in there in the playoffs, and we got Roofer. So all three of us is in the playoffs for Xfinity, and Roofer was saying earlier, you know, that even though Jake's got this huge lead, anything can happen in the playoffs, and either one of us can come out with a victory, you know.
So we got a gaggle of cars down pit road, guy. Looks like UK's down, Coke fans down, Monsters in pit road.
Heavy contact up and down pit road also.
Let you know, guys, too, I'm looking on the stream right now. There is 15 laps to go, so they're going to probably have to pit maybe one more time after this.
I think you can stretch one more stop out of it.
Yeah.
We got a gaggle of cars. Pro 75, Money Mike in the 20. It looks like Apex, or Archangel, I'm sorry. He's completed service in that truck.
Napa fan does not like his truck. He wrote me whenever he pitted.
And
I
old
told him,
guy
I
has
said,
yet
you
to
fine, just survive, just survive.
See, here's the thing. I mean, right now, I kind of want to ride on the situation right now between the cutoff line here, between Sean and Legend, because again, Legend is an old teammate of mine. When I used to race for Underdog. Tell you now, he is one talented driver. I mean, he came a long way too. I mean, I remember watching him begin the season having a really, really rough time. Didn't know if he can make it. And, as we see Sean in the wall. But he thought he couldn't make it. I mean, at the time I was with Underdog, and I said, you're doing great, just practice. Get better at it. You'll be fine. I mean, seeing him now in the top final 8, hopefully we can see him in the final 6. Be kind of nice to see him there. Is Seed up in the league, guys?
I was just looking at that and trying to figure out. Yeah, I think he is. I don't think he's pitted yet. And 24 goes around him, though.
Let's see here real quick, guys. I'll actually tell you exactly who it is.
I think the 24 has the lead now, unless they get in their lap back.
That was a battle for the lead there, yep.
I think he does have the lead with I mean, Coke's still there, man.
He gained a lot of time in pit road.
He did.
So was that C-Dub going a lap down, or
no,
that
he
was a battle for the lead? Okay, yeah, I see he's pitting now.
He's been on a different cycle than everybody else.
Christopher Williams, he commented in the stream. He says this track's all about control and shifts. Like, he's absolutely right. It's a rhythm track. It's, you know, knowing your braking points, when you're gonna have, you know, when you have to downshift, when you need to shift up. That really plays a huge factor in having a good lap time and a poor lap time here.
Yeah, very technical track.
I'm gonna say right now, guys, you guys talking about that, I was actually just watching the stream off it. There's a really heated battle right now between Napa, ARC, and Pro right now back here for 10th, 11th, 12th.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I was just about to say something about that.
A good battle.
Yeah, old guys are doing really well tonight too, man. I'm impressed by his performance. He's doing what he's got to do to move up in those standings, get away from that danger line.
Oh, that is such a good race, man.
Napa sent it in there.
The thing is, Napa lost it.
He geared down, I believe, too quick.
Oh
Well, either
man.
that or he could have hit that hump too, little man. That's treacherous too, going around that corner trying to
Or we
race.
can just say that's commentator's curse.
Nah, too.
There's only 2 points
I see a
separating Napa
lot
fan and
of.
old guy, so that might give old guy second place in the championship now.
All right. Shout out to from Christopher. He said, "I see a lot of dirt guys coming to asphalt doing really good. Good job to C-Dub and Arc. Exactly. Them guys again. It's kind of cool to see these guys again come from dirt to asphalt. It's a big change, and seeing
Definitely.
them run this well, it's really
What
actually
about
shows the
old guy?
talent.
Old guy is what, running what?
Third.
Third, fourth?
Yep. Third.
Yeah. He,
Mm.
he's doing real good. He's just using his tires up a little bit much compared to the other boys, but he's still there.
He is.
He's driving really hard at the moment, trying to stay in the third place and not
Looks
lose
like
any ground.
he's good. I mean, if he just back his corners up a little
Oh,
bit,
Dimes
he's got
looped
nothing
it
to lose back
exiting
there.
the short suit, guys. He's stuck on the inside wall.
He can save his tires and a little bit of fuel.
And he's gonna get it back going here. Man, that's a tough break for him.
That's a
I know
lot of damage to that truck too,
he's
from
not in
nose
playoff
and front.
contention, but you know, you definitely want to have a good showing here in these last few races. I know next season he's going to be battling for a truck championship with my team. He's going to be re-signed, so he had some issues during the first half of the year with work, not being able to make the races. But next season he'll be competing full time for a truck championship. Truck number and stuff is undecided yet,
Uh-oh.
but it'll be exciting to see him on the track again for next year. I've been watching Monster, guys, for like the last 3 or 4 laps, and he's just been running a really consistent, smooth line. Every lap, no mistakes. He ain't losing any ground. He doesn't look like he's gaining any ground, but he's kept the truck clean. It looks like it doesn't have, hardly any damage on it at all. Maybe a little nose damage, but I mean, for the most part, he's kept that truck really clean. He's ran a smart race tonight.
Yeah, as soon as I seen him as a free agent,
Stop.
I ran a few lobbies with him, and I liked the way his etiquette was on the mic, and I liked the way he raced, man. I had to sign him. I couldn't let him go by. I'm really looking forward to seeing him run next year in these trucks.
Oh yeah. Pro looks like he's actually found a groove. He's passed a few trucks here in the last 5 or 6 laps, and he's actually driven away from Puddin. And
I
that
want your
watermelon,
opinion on
that rock
this,
testing
Noko.
watermelon machine.
For
I'm
guys
sorry?
out here, I want your opinion on this. I'm actually watching Ark here, and I'm trying to help him out while he's watching his stream, trying to give him pointers, try to help him out. Because again, I like this track, and you're good at this track too, Neko. But when you're going around to that right-hander off the big hill, do you downshift all the way to second to go through that carousel?
Yes.
See, I'm not trying to point him out, but I'm watching the stream. He's keeping it in third. He's losing so much speed in that corner.
You know, it might be just driver feel. I know we were racing earlier, and I think he's keeping it in third because he's probably a little too edgy exiting that bus stop. I mean, for example, Puddin looks like right in front of him almost looped it, so we had a perfect example of it right there.
Yeah. Plus,
But I think he's doing it because he's a little too edgy on exit.
Yeah.
I say, cause I'm trying, like, all I just told him was back his corners up. That's about what I'm seeing. He's overdriving too much for where he's at.
I like the downshift second coming into there because it also helps you slow your truck down faster, and you get a better jump coming off of the turn.
Oh, Puddin hit the wall. I don't know if that was a scheduled Yoda pits or he just got really sideways.
Old guy on pit road, guys. Is this our final pit stops of the night?
I believe so. We're getting close to that final window here, guys.
I know he started the cycle of pit stops last time, and he's starting them again. First truck on pit road. Yeah, that's an advantage, and I feel like it can also be a disadvantage because when you're coming out and you're the first driver off pit road, you got to make sure you nail some fast laps your first couple laps. Not only gain that track position on the guys out there with older tires, but when those guys come out on the fresh tires, you can maintain the track position you currently have.
Yeah, definitely. And also Monster Racing's teammates next year will be NASCAR Extreme, Crazy Bratton, and Chaos Balls. I'm looking forward to seeing all four of those guys get together in road trucks, man. I think they're going to do really well.
UK
Definitely.
just hit pit road.
UK's on pit road.
Say, guys, right now, just to let you know, Legend did pass Sean.
Oh wow! So we
that
got
that puts
UK
that puts Legend back into the playoffs, and Sean
So
boots out. So
wow. So UK, Coke Fan, and Exotic are pitting a lap later than old guy. So he's going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage. But if he can nail a really good lap here, he can definitely gain some track position on these guys, depending on what they chose. Whether if they're going to do just fuel only or however your tires look.
yeah, we're looking like we're
But it looks like everybody
going to
took
7 to
tires
go.
here.
It looks like that gives Monster Racing the lead. Has everybody else jumped on pit road? Or has Monster pitted already?
I think Monster's already pitted because
Okay.
it looks like I think the 24 has the lead right now.
Yeah, 'cause I see the
As
52.
Let
into
Art
the
get his
final
pit
corner.
stop done. I will tell you guys exactly who the leader is.
Brian coming down pit road right now. We got a gaggle coming off. Row 75. It looks like who else is that? The 2 truck at Napa.
They got it. That was beating and banging there.
Yeah, if I was Napa, that would be my worst case scenario, seeing a whole bunch of cars coming off the pit road with me at the same time.
Oh, most definitely.
All right,
Puddin'
guys.
goes
Actually,
wide.
UK's the leader.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it looks Steelers. Looks like he's having lagging issues, guys. Bad lagging issues right now.
Archangel is really hassling Puddin' for that spot. I'm not sure if that's a battle for position on the track, but he has been all over Puddin' this last lap or so.
We
No,
got
that
Monster
actually
taking his last
is
pit
it.
stop.
Meanwhile, while
that's for
going
position. There, Noco.
While that's going on, I mean, I'm looking at the 24 truck right now, and I mean, he's set sail. It looks like he has at least a 3-second gap on second place. At least 3 seconds. I don't see anybody rounding the corner with him. Ooh, looks like they're battling back there. Put that thing on cruise control and send it home.
So what I'm seeing right now,
That's right.
the leaderboard might be not right here. What I'm saying here, but it looks like it's UK and then it's old guy.
6 laps to go.
Let me see here where.
RKM, I like seeing all those Canadian flags flying in the breeze.
See, when RKM races here, he tries to.
Oh,
to
Puddin gave Napa a shot.
When RKM races here, he tries to jump his truck or car higher than the flags are.
Yeah, at least one time every race. You're going to see it. You're going to hear kamikaze, and he's going to go for it. Yeah, bonsai is it.
I want to watch the leaders at the same time as I want to see the altercation for the playoffs players. See, as Sean's actually coming to pit road now, guys.
Pro in the 35 is beating and banging. Napa's right there with him. You better watch out. Don't get caught up in it.
Yeah, this is where, things really get intense because you're a playoff driver. You're battling for position. You don't know if you're in or out at this point. You don't want to give up any positions on the track because every point is just so crucial. And I know Pro better than probably anybody. He wants to have a good showing here. He don't want to get eliminated, and he's doing everything he can to run a mistake-free race. But Napa is just hassling him. Looks like he's going to go to the inside of Pro. Oh, he thought about it. Pro kind of shut the door on him.
Pro went way wide.
Oh, Pro went way wide in one.
Oh! Looks like Arch got in the door. Man, how much damage did he get, though? Let me get back to Pro here real quick, guys. I mean, he didn't have... Yeah, that's some significant damage, though.
There's definitely some significant left side damage to that truck now.
Yeah, definitely.
sitting here, I'm watching the lead, kind of going back and forth, and I really haven't seen much of a change in distance from either truck. I'm not sure if they've leveled out with each other or what, but I mean they're fairly equal. First and second have been fairly equal all night. But it's definitely about, I want to say it's about 3.5 second gap right now.
Ooh, 77. Whew.
That was close. You know,
And,
UK was puckered up for that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, that looked like you last night with Gatekeeper there. You
Yeah.
came off too and then got loose and just about saved it, about ran into him.
D-Dub's on pit road for his scheduled stop. So he stayed out the longest. I wonder where he's going to cycle out.
I don't know. Looks like we're going into, I believe,
I'm watching
40
UK
or
now,
30
so
go?
we'll see where UK
40
ends
go,
up
guys.
passing him at.
4 laps to go.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm trying to watch that gap right now between. We already know. Sadly, say this. We already know that Brian's probably out just by how bad he's been having a really bad night.
At
Yeah,
this
from the
point, yeah,
beginning.
mathematically, he probably would.
Oh,
Sean
Sean
G loops
spins
it in
it.
the carousel.
Oh, that's not good. Where's he at?
Money Mike's going to take over that spot.
See,
If that's a battle for position,
I don't know right now if Sport is that far ahead of Sean or not. Because if not, that was a good thing for Legend. I can't tell right now. See, that's altercation here. I don't know if Sean's ahead of him or behind him.
we got a good battle with Archangel and Napa right now. Probably one
It
of the
looks
best
like-
battles on the track.
Looks like Pro got by Puddin',
Oh,
so
somebody-
that'll give him another point.
I'm not sure who just messed up there going that final corner, but they gathered it up and he got away, man. That was a moment. It all happening right in front of Napa and Archangel battling for position.
I'll tell you guys the difference right now. I'm riding along with Ark. He's in 7th, and the distance between him and UK is half of this road course.
Wow.
So,
Looks like he's really stressed it out now. I think Coke's just trying to drive as hard as he can, but that gap looks like it's probably at least 4.5, maybe almost 5 seconds now.
Yeah, maybe close to
Oh,
even
He's
6.
doing a good
no.
job for his first time on a wheel and on the road course like this. He's doing a really good job.
so
Yeah,
guys,
excellent.
just some info here, which is it's gonna sound crappy for
Should
Sport.
go.
Well, to that, and right now, unless something happens, Sean's going to make it in over Sport because Sean's in 14th right now and Sport's in 16th.
Oh, wow.
That kind of stinks.
It comes down to mistakes, man. You cannot make them at all.
I tell you right
You
now,
can't make any mistakes here, guys. 2 laps to go. You got to be on point.
actually, we're coming to 1 to go.
Yep.
I believe we're on 1 to go here.
We're on the NOCO 1 to go.
No, actually, my bad. We're still 2. My bad. Well, thing is though, coming around for
Dang
I gotta
it,
watch
wanted
that
to
battle.
say it.
I gotta watch that battle, guys, right now. It is a battle right now between Ark and Old Guy. Did he actually get around him? Oh, they're still side by side, guys.
Okay, Noko, you can say it now.
Yeah, I think he finally hit.
Noko, 1 to go.
There you go. Good.
Yep,
The NOCO
Good.
1 to go, guys.
Yep.
that's right.
Oh,
Oh!
And UK's coming up on a lap truck.
Oh, what a
Is he gonna
battle.
hold
Look at
him
him.
up?
Side by side.
Is he gonna hold him up? No, he sweeps way wide and lets him go. You could believe UK was puckered up right then too when they seen that truck off the track and then it was coming and it looked like it was going to hit him.
oh man, big guy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. I'm watching this Ark. This is a battle. Puddin might pull it off here.
He's got him on the inside. He has the preferred line right here.
Oh, they're going out the line. Oh, this is gonna get good. Oh man, by a
Yeah, by Fender.
that was great. Oh man, wait no,
This is crazy.
you guys are actually gonna be mad at me. Etho was wrong.
I was wrong. There's still another lap to go.
This is the last lap. He's taking the last corner right now. It's the no-co one to go. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, Monster Racing gets on the inside of the 98. This 5-truck battle right here, guys, to the line.
The
This is
race is
crazy.
over now, right?
Yep. Oh. What happened
So,
to Puddin'?
one to go.
Wait. What happened to Puddin'? Is he out of gas?
He very well could be.
I think he is, guys. I believe it is.
Dimebags is slowing.
Or was they a lap down and they finished the race?
I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
think. Because that was a battle between 6th, 7th, and 8th when Puddin' was up there.
Yeah, UK has finished the race. The race is over.
Oh, they're coming to the line right now, Monster and Pro. This is a battle.
Yeah, old guy
That's
is
it?
coming to the line right now. Yep, that's it.
Alright. See if we can get a finishing runner over here, guys.
Good job, guys. That was
Old guy
awesome.
pulled it off.
Alright,
Third
guys.
place.
As we sit in here right
He
now,
got red.
it's NoCo with the win, followed by Coke, Apex, Money Mike, Old
Wait,
Guy.
did you just say Noco with the win? You mean
Yeah,
UK?
right? Yeah. Money Mike, Napa, Arc, Pro, Monster, Old Guy, and Guitar. Finish out top 10
Wait,
there,
where did
guys.
Money Mike finish?
4th.
All right.
So he making it in.
Nice. Good job, guys. That's an interesting top 10 there.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it here, then 11th is C-Dub, Puddin's 12th, Dimebags 13th, Sean 14th, Brian 15th. Not gonna lie, guys, if Brian wasn't a lap down and he was racing, Sean, he could have made it in.
Yeah.
And then we have Sport in 16th, Steeler 17th, and Salty in 18th. All right.
Where'd Monster end up at?
Monster ended up finishing 8th.
Yeah, good deal.
RKM. Noco's so good he wins without a truck.
All right, guys. Fastest lap of that race was UK with a 120 point. Well, he left already, but a 120. So, either one of you guys, NoCo, can you bring in Coke, UK, and Apex for me? We'll go
Who do you want to get in the booth?
yeah, Coke, UK, and Apex.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need the top 3 there.
Alrighty. Let me invite them into the booth real quick.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and get car here. Truck. I feel like I should just stamp this 24 as the truck winner every week here. But yeah, guys, we got 100 comments tonight too for the trucks. That's actually kind of cool too.
That's really awesome.
We do appreciate you guys commenting tonight, even stopping in. Appreciate it. We wouldn't be here with it if it wasn't for you guys.
Oh, definitely not.
I mean, for where we started out to where we are now, I mean, it's mind blowing.
Somebody needs to send. You said an exotic Apex.
Yeah.
Okay, I need someone to send him an invite.
You have
And I'll
him,
accept it.
can you get SO? You have them?
Do it. Do what,
Exotic
buddy?
Apex.
Yeah, I think I got him.
Alrighty, we'll
Try
get
to get him in here.
him. We'll get him, and then well, actually, we can go and start interviews here while we wait to get him in here. All right. I feel like this is a reoccurring phrase here, UK. Congratulations on the win, man.
Thanks.
Looked like you had to deal with some altercations tonight to get back to the field.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of them.
Oh yeah. Let's say your boss is in the chat here, man.
Yeah,
What's up? How you doing, UK, man? Good job out there. What a run. You and Coke, man, you guys look pretty dead even out there.
Yeah, he was fast. I don't know what happened to him on the last 2 runs.
First of all, you guys all have your party settings set to always allow.
Uh, Very good. Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. Coke, you got yours set to always allow?
Yeah.
Exotic,
Cool.
I'll say.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
up, man?
up? Just make sure you guys all have your party settings set to always allow, and then I'll let these guys take it away. What a race.
Yeah, UK, man, I'll tell you what, man, you had that truck dialed in. It was a bit of a struggle for you in the beginning and kind of in the middle of the race. And it seems like you got kind of stuck in the middle of the pack there a little bit. And I just wanted to say, man, that right there towards the end, you look flawless, man. You took the exact perfect lines. Your braking points was on time. Your shifting points was almost perfect. I just want to say congratulations, man, and look forward to seeing you race next week, buddy.
Thank you.
Little man, got anything to say to Wildcat before we turn him loose here?
Oh,
Congrats,
Yeah.
bud.
I'm already turning loose now.
I don't know how in the world you do it week after week, but you get it done.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be that
You-
cheesy dad
yeah.
joke here before you leave here, UK. I'll see you next year, alright?
Yeah.
UK, the secret for UK is that cocoa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, UK, we'll see you next week, man, alright?
Yeah, good job, man.
on the
Good race.
win.
You ran a really good race, man. Congrats on the win.
Thanks for the truck.
Oh, yeah. Coke, man. You and UK were battling there. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Walk us through your race, man. How did it go?
I just knew once the UK get off Ryan is just gonna be one of us, pulling that checker flag. And then like you said, the last 2 runs that I had, I don't know what happened to me. I guess I was just wore out. Just my braking points were a little off, shifting points were a little off. And I was trying to save some fuel as well. Just kind of screwed me over there at the end. Got too far behind. So I'm happy with the second place finish.
Oh, definitely. I mean, what a great effort, man. You like I said, in the booth, it was a great race. We were talking about you guys were dead even. Like he would make a mistake, you would make a mistake, but like the gap never really grew until circumstances happened in the final stage. And I mean, you ran a heck of a race. And I heard that you're running a wheel for the first time here.
Yeah, that was my first league race of the night on a wheel.
How do you feel after that?
I'm ready to go to bed.
You're ready to go to bed. I know. Just imagine doing Darlington like that, man.
Almighty.
Oh, it's crazy.
About halfway through the race, I'm like, oh my god, this is wearing
Yeah.
me out. I had to get up and walk around for a second.
It's a workout. You did a good job, though, man. It looked like it was second nature to you out there. Definitely. Good job.
Thank you.
Second place finish. Definitely look forward to seeing what you can do next season for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, Coke, I got the same advice for you too, buddy. Well, the same as Nico said there. Looking forward to seeing you run next year, man. You really showed some strength tonight, and I would not hold my head down for 1 second finishing second against these guys. These guys are really tough to beat, and you showed that you got what it takes to hang there with them, man. I'm really impressed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you run next year.
I'll be here.
Great race, bud.
I'll be here for sure.
Heck yeah. Awesome job, Coke. Might see you tonight, man, if you're getting on.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Exotic, man. What a run. You were up in the mix most of the night, if not all night. How'd the race go? Like,
I know it was a big battle between some of the points. People contended for the points, but I knew I had a faster truck, so I had to find a way to get by them. And
Right,
after that second stage, I was able to get away from everybody, be by
Yeah,
myself for once.
yeah. I mean, we saw you run. We saw you run with the guys. Like you said, points implications and stuff like that. But you raced them really respectfully out there. It was overall pretty clean race. I mentioned several times in the booth that I was so surprised how you guys were able to run too wide through the bus stop in a truck, because we all know how tight the trucks are. But for you guys to be able to run too wide through there, lap after lap on restarts, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it was very tough because I always like to take the inside. Everybody just tries to drive it on the outside. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't do it. My truck could get too loose. But I'm glad I finished third because I didn't think I was going to at least get in the top 5.
Yeah, you showed a lot of patience tonight, giving those playoff guys plenty of room and just taking your time and working your way forward, man. You showed really, really clean driving skills, and yeah, I commend you for that, man. It's really difficult to come in and do that type of thing and keep your poise when everybody is on you like that, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's gunning for that position. Everybody wants first, second, and third to try to get in here and get an interview. And man, you showed great strength tonight, man. Looking forward to seeing you run next year also, buddy.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. There was a little bit of frustration during the race because I remember I got booted out of I think the first turn several times. I'm just gonna wait to the end because they over to the fat lady sings. That's all I know.
That's right. I mean, it happens. We were talking about it, that those restarts are really the time where you got to try to be patient. And some guys, you're going to see guys overdriving and stuff like that. But I mean, for the most part, it was pretty clean. We only had one caution for an incident coming off pit road. So I mean, that's pretty good for you guys in a playoff race like that. It felt like it was a very respectful race, and the guys that weren't battling for points, that were racing against the guys that were battling for points, for the most part, I saw it being pretty respectful race, in general.
The cautions kind of surprised me that the prior weeks of this race, there were so many cautions. I figured at this road course there would be a whole lot more cautions. I was like, man,
it was a great race. It really was. It was definitely one of your guys' best races all season. We've had good races this season in the trucks, but tonight was really good, especially being a technical road course like this. I mean, to me, it just showed that everybody here came to play tonight. Like they had their game ready.
Yeah, definitely. It shows that all these guys deserve to be where they're at, and they deserve their chances that they're going to get next year. Exotic, I don't know what your plans are for next year, whether you're staying in the trucks or you're moving up, but I wish you luck, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, guys.
Good job, Exotic Man, on that third place finish.
Noco, you need to invite.
Which one?
Sports Legend. Brian got off, but Taddy wants to bring in the guys that got cut off for this round of playoffs.
Okay. Let me get Sports Legend.
Yeah, Sports Legend in here. Brian got off, so we'll get him some other time. But
okay.
I mean, if I was him too, I would get off. Man, that was a rough race.
Yeah.
I mean, I also sent Money Mike an invite because he did finish fourth tonight. Another playoff driver. He didn't come in with a lot of points, but Money, man, good job tonight, dude.
Thank you, Cap.
You ran a heck of a race. I mean, it was tough because we didn't know where anybody was at during the race after sequences and stuff like that. We don't have no live feed or anything like that, so it was just kind of checking out battles in the track. It was fun. It looked like a fun race, man. You guys had a couple incidents out there, but you drove a really good race. To come home fourth behind your teammate UK and these other formidable foes like Coke and Apex, I mean, you ran a good race. I'm proud of you. As your captain, I'm definitely proud of you, man.
A lot of work, that's for sure.
Hey, what we always say, man, we put the work in and it pays off.
Oh, yeah. Right. It was good pit strategy at the last stage. I just got me to catch up to old guy, and I got to pass him.
He was on a tear too tonight. Old guy was running a pretty good race. I'm not sure what happened to him.
He was real fast.
Old guy's been in the league for a while, and he's raced the trucks for a while. And if you can hang with him, man, you consider yourself hanging with some of the best drivers there is, as far as the truck series. I had the privilege of racing with him last year, man, and I'll tell you what, we went at it all year long. It seemed like me, old guy, and Trey went at it all year long. And I congratulate you, man, for doing as good as you did tonight, man.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, sports legend.
We got sports in here, man.
Buddy.
What's up, guys?
I must say, as an old teammate, man, I mean, I feel bad for you, but dude, what a season, man, for you, man.
Dude, I'm not even disappointed at all. My rookie season, and I finished top 5. Dude, I'm not even mad, honestly.
I'm saying it just. We were actually at the end of that run. I thought you were actually ahead of Sean by the way it was looking at it. It just must have been a different sequence of pit stops.
No, actually, we were on the same sequence, but like I mean, our whole team. By the way, I got a shout out to the underdogs over here, but
Put him upstairs.
Our whole team we were all on the same sequence. We were just talking as a team. It just, I made some mistakes. I'm not the best at road courses, but I'll be back up and running and ready for next season.
Point.
Yes, 1 point, dude. That hurts really
the bad part
bad.
was though, it was literally between when you guys were racing between you and Sean. That's literally that was the battle right there. I was trying to run as much watch it, but hey, that means you know what that means now. You got no pressure to go out there to win some races.
Exactly, dude. We got Dover next week. I'm coming in for the win.
Awesome. You did a good job, man. I mean, for it to be that tight, that just shows you the level of competition out there.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like I said. I mean, I'm not mad. I couldn't be any happier with where I placed. I mean, I could be, but you know what? For my rookie season, I'm pretty proud of myself.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's no reason to hang your head, man. You ran you had a really good season. But you've been very consistent all year, and like you said, it's your rookie season, so we definitely expect big things next year from you.
Oh yeah,
dude. You're gonna see some more wins from underdogs all next season.
I'm gonna say actually
awesome.
for next season. Is there any talks? Are you staying in trucks for next season with underdog, or are you moving up?
There's a rumor going around. I mean, I would like to move to Xfinity. The only thing that's stopping me is it possibly being on Saturdays.
Yeah.
True.
But I mean, if it is, you know what? I mean, I'll run trucks again. If not, you'll see me in Xfinity doing my thing.
Well, just to let you know, sport here wise, you're getting some cheers in the broadcast chat right here.
Thanks, guys.
Rebel was saying you're still the man. You'll get it next year. And
Damn right I will.
Guitar said you did great, sport. I'm glad to be your teammate.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Sport, you're a class act, man. And you're a very respectful driver, and you're definitely one of our one of the drivers that everybody knows about in the Giggity Racing League, and we're really happy to have you, man.
Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here. I owe Taddy a big time. Like as soon as I heard Taddy announce my name on YouTube for the draft, I was beyond excited.
Yeah, it's definitely a really cool moment. But dude, like Grim said, there's no pressure now. It's time to go win some races. It's time to finish strong in the points. And we definitely look forward to next season, whether you're going to be in trucks or whatnot, wherever you're going to be. I know you're going to be out on the track, and it's going to be fun to watch, man.
Oh, dude, you guarantee it. You'll see me on the track. You'll see a lot more of Sports Legend coming for those wins. I guarantee you I'll be up for the challenge next season.
And the main thing about your rookie season, brother, is learning, and you did a lot of that this year, and yeah. So, and it shows, it shows towards the end of this race and the race that I've seen you in before. You really show a lot of patience, man, and that's what it takes to win.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
To add to that, we switched over from Heat 3 to Heat 4 at the start of this season, so a lot of guys had to actually learn this game entirely.
Yep.
Yeah, me.
There's a huge learning curve, and a lot of these guys, man, I mean, I've seen improvement out of everybody, and it's definitely really promising. These are fun races to watch. The Truck Series and the Xfinity Series are both really fun series to watch. I mean, obviously, I don't watch the Cup races because I'm in the Cup races, but, these series are really fun to watch. I wish I can come out here, man. UK knows I would have had him tonight at Canadian.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Hey Noko, you know what I keep on thinking about all the time?
What's that?
Right before when I joined the league, when it was just me and you and Taddy and Dover for my
Oh
practice
yeah,
run.
when I first met you. Yeah, for the scouting.
I think about that all the time.
Hey man, I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad you stuck it out, and you know it's just gonna get better from here. I can promise you that.
So
Thank you,
your
man. I
boss
appreciate it.
gave you a shout out there,
Definitely.
Sport. He
Thanks,
said
Daddy.
he said good job, Sport. Love you, bro.
Right back at you, bud.
All right.
Good
We're
stuff
gonna
here.
go on and win a championship next season. I promise you.
Awesome. I look forward to it, man. I definitely want to see more out of all these guys, and I can't wait for next season. I can't wait for the rest of these playoffs, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right.
That's
All
what I
right.
was saying in our
Talking about
chat.
that.
I was like, dude, my heart is racing for the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Talk about the playoffs, guys. Since we have about 6 people still in here, and people rewatch it. Schedule for this week, guys. Since we're down to the trucks here for tonight, we're going to be going tomorrow night for the dirt. And dirt does not have a playoff, so it's just old school racing for points wise. Then we go into Wednesday night for Custom Cup with Noko, points leader,
Hey, there we go.
going in there. He actually has a good significant lead going into the next week, I believe. Let me
I
look
think
here.
it's 20. Was it 28 playoff points, maybe?
Yeah.
Let me
That's
look here
huge,
real
huge
quick.
points lead.
I know they just put it up here. Give me a minute, guys.
But I'm gonna get out of
Here
here,
you go,
guys.
guys.
I gotta take care of some stuff. I'll let you
All right.
guys, finish off the broadcast. But it was awesome. Thank
Yep.
you guys for having me in the booth tonight. I
Oh, no
really
problem,
enjoyed
man.
it a lot, and I really enjoyed watching these battles with all these great drivers tonight. And UK and Little Man and Eto and Shadow. Thanks for coming in here, and UK of course sharing with us his finish, and Coke's running well. Mike, Exotic, you're a new guy, but I definitely see promise out of you too. And Sports, you guys have a good night, man. And for all Giggity that's watching, awesome race. Can't wait for next week.
Yeah, hey UK, by the way,
Always
watch
a
out for me
pleasure,
next season,
Noko.
buddy. I'm gonna come for you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
All right, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, so going into the season, rest of this week here, so we have the Custom Cup on Wednesday, guys. They're in playoff form here. Then we're going into Thursday for Xfinity. I believe
I
that's
got something to say
custom.
about that.
Custom
Yeah,
on.
that's custom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Custom.
Yeah, I got
Darlington and
G9.
Martinsville.
G9 Gamer, he's coming back.
Oh, that's good to see him come back. I'm so excited to
Yeah.
see G9 come back.
I'm
But we got,
excited.
we got custom Xfinity for Thursday. They're going in playoffs too as well. And you can
And
check.
that is
playoff?
I think
Darlington
so.
and Martinsville.
Ooh, ooh, that's
No,
a.
Thursday. Thursday is old school point system,
Oh, so old school.
but
okay.
yeah, it's still gonna be a tough weekend, man. Darlington and Martinsville back to back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm already working on my Arlington right now.
That's
I've been working
gonna
on
be.
Darlington for the past week.
That's
I
gonna
got to
be
win
a
it
really
because-
temper there.
Because that's my home track. I used to work there, and Thursday's
That's-
gonna be my birthday.
That's my home track too, brother. I live in Florence. South
I
Carolina.
work in Florence. I live in Hartsville.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, me and you both got to do well at that track then.
All right, guys, and then we head into Friday. You'll be checking me out. I'm in development series. We're heading to Dover. That ought to be fun. That ought to be a good race.
Yeah.
All right, then after that we head into Saturday for the preset
Playoffs.
preset Xfinity. I don't
And
know
that is
exactly.
playoff for 'em.
Yeah, and I don't know where they're at this weekend for that.
I'm sitting in eighth place with that, and I think Robbie Viz in 6th. I think Trey's in 7th, and Roofer made it in, so it's going to be
Oh, no problem.
pretty
Noko.
interesting.
And then we round up Sunday. We're gonna be going cup racing for the powder welding cup series.
And that'll be first round of playoffs for them too.
They going
Exactly.
to Darlington and Martinsville.
Ew, that is gonna be a
Saturday too, yeah.
That is gonna be a crappy weekend. There's gonna be
I'm
so
telling you.
many tempers. I can just see it.
And imagine the way me and Little Man sitting. Me and Nils got to racing. You know,
Yeah.
both races we got to race Darlington on Thursday and Saturday. Darlington and
Ooh.
Martinsville Thursday and Saturday. So it's gonna be a tough weekend. We got some blisters on my fingers because I don't have a wheel. So definitely gonna be some blisters on my fingers after that
That
one.
wheel, I don't know if I'm gonna use it.
Well, guys, that'll give you the schedule for the week here. We're going to roll out of here. This is Shadow, Etho, and Little Man. We're going to catch you guys tomorrow night. Oh, you won't see me, but you'll catch them tomorrow night for the Dirt Series. Y'all have a good night. Keep the pedal to the metal.